Hello, Internet. So, I am going live for a little bit of a story time. I know this is not the Halloween that everybody was necessarily planning for, but it's the one that we ended up with anyway. Um, and I have to say, it's weird streaming by myself. I've done a bunch of these, but normally with other people on the screen, and now I'm just kind of talking out to the void. But hopefully, someone tunes in. Hopefully, you hear this and get to enjoy some stories. I know I saw a Neil Gaiman reading earlier today with some of his work and some of Poe, and it's a fun way to kind of get those connections. And hearing stories is always fun, even if we are kind of separated out a little bit. So I'll get to stuff in just a moment. Before I do, since stories are so much fun and what I'm talking about, I'm going to just recommend quickly. I'm reading Ring Shout right now, by P. Djeli Clark. And if you want to read about bootleggers in the early 1900s hunting KKK demons to stop them from overrunning the world in a dark fantasy with horror elements, super fun. And I'm only a couple chapters in, but so far, so good. And it's definitely worth checking out if that sounds like your sort of thing. Um, Pardon me. So I was debating what to read today. I've got a variety of different things. Anyone who follows my writing has heard stuff by now. But I figured will jump back to a little bit older story that I can fit into this time frame, and I think it seems fitting just for the time of year and various things. Beyond this, if you want to hear a cyberpunk retelling of The Mask of the Red Death, which is also very fitting, you check out my website. There's a link there to the No Sleep podcast, and you can hear the full cast production of that. It's certainly pulled off better than just my reading would ever be. They do great work over there, so feel free to check that out as well if you're looking for some more stories. But I think without further ado, I will get to my story, Hunter. It is set in a post-apocalyptic world of monsters and zombie things that are not zombies and survival. But it's fairly self-contained, so you should be able to pick up um, all the details you need as I go, and we'll take it away from there. So, as I said, this is called Hunter. Breathe. Just breathe, damn it. Be calm, breathe, focus on where you are. The hallway looks empty, but they always do. Take it one step at a time. Hold the flashlight steady. Out of the stairwell and onto the second level. Empty hall, read the signs, check the doors. You've got one job. Do it and a growl. Ahead, behind, through one of the open doors. Shit, what am I doing here? Breathe. Remember, she's waiting for you. Focus on why you're here and get the job done. The guy on the road, he claimed he was a janitor, said there were answers in here. He tried to survive nearby with his family, keep to a familiar area. But the emptiness in his eyes told me all I needed to know. He wanted to keep moving, away from the memories. But even 5 minutes conversation proved he knew more than I did. They were studying the disaster here, studying the monsters and studying the people that the monsters had. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I don't know why people are going bloodthirsty, and I don't know what the things that are that hunt us from the shadows. And I need to know. I need to know how to protect her, how to shield her from this as best I can, how to kill one of those creatures, if that's what it comes to. Another growl. Behind me, I'm certain. Almost. So I keep moving. I'm winded, but I have the knife, whatever it's worth. Small comfort if the rumors are true, if these creatures of darkness and death truly can't be killed. But the knife is a weight in my hand. I grip it tighter. Push open each door. Check inside. Look for answers. Look for some clue how to survive this mess. The closet, half open and offering nothing of use. Storage room, already ransacked. An office. Maybe. Maybe this is it. Nameplate on the door, Miranda Westlake. It's large, well furnished. The office of someone important. Someone who might have answers. I slip inside, push the door closed behind me. My flashlight flickers as the beam sweeps the room. Unpleasant, stale air. The scent of rot, of decay. The office is a mess. Papers on the desk, on the chair, on the floor. But no bodies, no monsters. I sort through the notebooks and loose sheets, looking for something, anything to tell me what happened. Anything that will tell me what to do. Can we hide from these creatures? Can we hurt them? Stop them? Is there a way to keep my daughter safe? There's a picture on the desk. Must be Miranda. 40s, dark hair. She looks happy. She's with a man, her husband, 3 kids, a dog. Was it only weeks ago my wife was alive? Only weeks ago my daughter felt safe enough to laugh? What did we care of the rumors, the disappearances, the earthquakes and sudden blights that captured headlines around the world? Mild concern was easy when the tragedy only came to us through a TV screen. It was familiar and comfortable in its own way. But we were so sure life would go on. We were so sure the sun would rise just the same tomorrow. And now I have no time. The papers are meaningless. Charts, numbers, lab reports describing blood cultures and samples. Stupid. So stupid. How would I even recognize what I was looking for if I found it? What if I now held it in my hand? What if I had already thrown salvation on the floor because it was too complicated for me to understand? Would Miranda Westlake have left the answers behind? Is there anyone who could make sense of the numbers and jargon scattered on this office floor? How many of us are left at all? Something draws a ragged breath in the hall. The door rattles. No window, one door, no escape. Flashlight off, I scramble under the desk as the door crashes open. Knees tight to my chest, I hold my breath, close my eyes. It makes no difference. Everything is blackness. I can't hear it moving. I can't hear anything except the ringing of utter silence and the pounding of my heart. The man, the janitor, said they came from the ground. An old woman a couple towns back swore they came from the sky. I think they came from our nightmares. Shadows darker than the night. They can't be hurt, but this one opened the door, so solid, ghost, natural, monster. A tremor runs through my hand. Still, silent, hidden. Just stay hidden. Don't see me, don't notice me. Chrissy, she's out there. She should be safe in the sunlight. Remember that. There is sunlight just outside this building. Sunlight is safe. Close your eyes. Forget the thing in the room. Picture her. She's in the back seat of that car. She has the bags. She has food. She has your phone. She's listening to music. She's holding her stuffed puppy, Mr. Shagwell, with the missing ear and the lopsided smile. She's waiting for you. My spine grinds against the desk. Each heartbeat hurts. The beats are loud, so loud. They're going to give me away. The breaths I'm not taking burn in my throat. Tears run down my cheeks. Fear, pain, it's going to find me. No. Still, quiet, hidden. How do you tell if something that makes no noise is gone? How do you know when you can't even see it in the darkness that surrounds you? How long do you wait? Seconds pass. Minutes. I risk small breaths, straining to hear something. Anything. Chrissy trusts me. I saw the fear in her eyes as I told her to hide, told her to wait for me. Fear, but something more as well. I'll come back for you, I told her. Soon. And she nodded, and she didn't question my word. I said it, and to her that was enough. I had been so sure that the only way to survive was to find answers. Maybe it was all a mistake. Can't wait forever. I lean out from under the desk. Deep breath. 1, 2. Stop shaking. Come on, stop it. I turn on the flashlight, shielding it with my hand. Scan the room. Same chairs. Same photo. Nothing else. No dark form. No monster. The door is still open. Beyond there is darkness. Soft steps across the room. I close the door. It'll give me some small warning if the thing comes back. I'm here, so I might as well get this done. Sort through the papers, keep the ones that look important, stuff them into my belt in the hopes that someone somewhere will know what they mean, will know what any of this means. But here, in the middle drawer, a journal. Miranda Westlake kept a physical journal. I flip it open. Though shadow-like in appearance, the creatures can interact with the physical world. However, they seem unaffected by standard weapons. Our only known defense thus far is the knowledge that these creatures seem unable to exist outside of darkness. If only we could capture one, we might come to understand more. But all such attempts have proven fruitless. Monsters, then. Creatures unlike anything we know, and they can't be hurt. Unaffected. I stare at the word. Unaffected. I can't hurt them. I can't fight them. I can't keep my baby girl safe. Not the way I want to. We've had more success studying those infected by the creatures. Some of my colleagues are referring to the condition as a disease. I disagree. This is a condition unlike any we have ever encountered. Against my better judgment, I am tempted to call it supernatural. The simple truth is that we are no closer to understanding or curing those affected. The violence, the loss of self, there appears to be no recovery once people are corrupted by these creatures. Even as the condition drives them mad, it appears to keep them alive. Fortunately, however, and it makes me sick to even write these words, considering what they truly mean, those infected can be killed. This offers some small hope to those of us who remain as we seek to keep these new dangers at bay, even as we struggle to find some form of a cure for what we now face. But there are still too many unanswered questions, and they all stem from the creatures we have not even begun to understand. There are rumors that the threat is drawing closer to the facility. I fear we are all running out of time. Did the door rattle? I listen. Nothing moves. I don't breathe. Has my heart stopped? I'm suddenly not certain. But the seconds slip by. The door remains closed. I read the final page. I don't know how they got into the facility. Our efforts to capture one of the creatures may have attracted their attention. There's an organization to their spread far more intricate than we were aware. I can hear the screams from here. If anyone finds this, I wish we could have done more. Tell my family I love them. Stay alive. I look again at the overturned chair, at the journal that never left the desk. I want to believe Miranda made it out. I have to believe that some people survived. I don't let myself think too much about the odds. If I do, the truth seems all too apparent. Miranda is dead. Everyone that worked here is dead. And me? I walked in here all on my own. What did I get out of this suicide mission? Lab reports. The people in this facility didn't know what was happening. If these experts were at a loss, what do I think I can do? What options are left? Keep to the sunlight, hide at night. Great. Hide in the dark until the monsters find us. We'll last a month, maybe 2. Can't go on forever. I may not even make it back outside. And then what'll happen to Chrissy? She won't last a week without me. We can kill some of the... What are they? People? Are they still people once these creatures have gotten hold of them? And even then, we're helpless against this darkness consuming the world. Absolutely helpless. Listen to me. We can kill people? What have we come to? I don't kill people. There aren't supposed to be monsters. Mother... Damn it. I was stupid to come here. I left Chrissy out there. I'm supposed to take care of her. She's going to sit in that car waiting for me until some creature comes along and drags her off. All because I let some crazy janitor tell me there were answers in here. Because I thought the end of the world would have an explanation. Idiot. I sink to the floor and lean against the wall. The tears burn. Everything is hot and cold. I'm shaking and I can't stop. Breathe. Breathe. Slower. Slower, damn it. But it's no use. The flashlight goes out with a pop. It's all darkness. We had a house once, somewhere, before all this. White house, green grass in the yard, Chrissy chasing butterflies, Allie, my Allie, in her yellow dress, the wind blowing through her hair, her smile, her laugh. In the dark, naked, together, I felt Allie's warmth. She giggled when I pinched her side, warm and soft and close. We whispered promises to each other, saying nothing and everything all at once. I held her hands. I thought she would always be there, that I would always be able to reach out and touch her. But then the nightmares on the television came to our neighborhood. The headlines transformed into monsters in the dark. And Allie was stolen from me in a single night of confusion and gunfire. And I will never touch her again. There are countless memories I need to hold on to. I have so little else left. There was a stray cat that wandered into the yard and stayed with us for a week. Trips to the circus, stories by candlelight, movies watched from a blanket fort while eating popcorn and ice cream, tears in the dark when Chrissy had a nightmare. Chrissy, so small, warm and fragile with her arms wrapped around my neck, Allie rubbing her back. It's okay. It was just a dream. You're safe. We're here. We'll take care of you. Chrissy, in that car, waiting for me to come back with answers, to come back and tell her that everything is going to be all right. I'll come back for you, I said. And she believed me. What more did I need than that? Maybe it will only be 2 months. Maybe I will have to fight to protect her. Maybe I will have to kill. But she will not be left wondering where I went. I will not leave her alone. Papers, journal, flashlight. I return to the door and listen before I ease it open. The hall is pitch black. I move forward, feel the wall, turn in the direction I think I need to go. Something snarls in the darkness. Something close. I turn from it and run with everything I have. Pain as I crash into a wall, push off and keep running. Keep running. Every breath is fire, legs burn, blackness everywhere. Something is following. I hear it breathe, hear it snarl and bite the air. Turn right, turn left. I have no idea where I am. I don't know where I came from. I don't know how to get out. Just keep running. Keep ahead of it. I collide with something in the darkness, something alive, and crash to the floor. There's a roar. The thing, it's cold like death, and solid. It's definitely solid. I sense it turning toward me even as I scramble up and sprint blindly down the nearest hall. Two growls behind me now, as both creatures give chase. They're gaining on me. They must be. I can feel myself slowing with every step. I can't make it. I have to make it. A glimmer of light down the next hall. A floor-length window coated with grime and dirt. I crash against the corner and run for it, pushing every bit of strength into my legs. Just a bit more. Just a little further. Chrissy is waiting. 50 feet to the window. Outside, I can see daylight, snarls behind. 40 feet. Keep her safe, Allie told me. 30 feet. I promise, I told her. I promise I'll take care of her. 20 feet. I had to watch Allie die. 15 feet. I will not let anything happen to Chrissy. 10 feet. Something swipes at my back. I feel pain. My feet stumble. My legs, my chest, everything burns. 5 feet. I'm coming, Chrissy. I'm coming. With a crash, I throw myself from darkness into the light of day. Thank you. So that is the end of Hunter, the story. Thank you to anyone who tuned in today. I hope everyone is enjoying your Halloween, whatever that looks like, whether it's drive-through or time at home. But make the best of your weekend. We need all the celebration we can get right now. And so I will sign off, but just a couple notes. Things are tough right now. I think we all know that, 2020 being what it is, but things are still good. So remember, just take care of each other, socially distance, go vote, and stay in the sunlight because there is always good to come. So see you all around.